Confession. Some days it's really hard to get in the holiday spirit, right? Hi friends, Christine here. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 13. Harley is also here today to kick it off, apparently. I'm tired. So, it's already late morning because by the time I drove my kid to the train station 3 towns away, got back home, and did a few calls that I had lined up, the day slipped away. I feel like, how is it 11 a.m. already? So we are going to respond to some emails that I have sitting here hanging over my head, and then we're going to knit, I think, while I do some screening calls. And then I'm hoping that I have some time after I pick up my kid from school to sew a little. So that's the plan. You know how my plans usually go, so we'll see if it works out or not. I think I'm crooked, but whatever. Let's kick this day off, shall we? Progress. What a day. They go by faster this time of year, I swear. And it's not just because it gets dark earlier. They just seem to go by quicker. I picked up a hat that I was working on this afternoon. Worked on that, just a couple of rows. I feel like I should have rephrased that. This afternoon I picked up a hat I've been working on here and there and did a couple of rows. So I love how the little pattern is coming out. It's the Granger toque, like Harry Potter, Hermione Granger, by Wanded. Yeah, I think so. Search Granger toque and you'll find it. I have another ball of yarn right here. That I actually think would look great in this. This is a bulky, whereas this is just a worsted weight. And I was not paying attention when I cast it on, so it's a worsted weight being knit like a DK. I am absolutely sure it will block out. But I've got that going, and I just sat down at my sewing machine and I am going to sew the binding, the facing binding on the table runner so that I can tackle that, the table setup tomorrow. And that's it for right now, I think. And it's done. I procrastinated that for so long, and I don't know why, because it took no time at all, like maybe 20 minutes. Ah, it's caught on the stool. Look at this. Okay, so what I did, I had yardage of some Kona fabric that I just picked up at Joann's because it was on sale and it was cheap. I think Aruba, like a deep teal, there's snow, and then this minty color. So I had those. Picked up the yardage of that, cut it into 3-inch strips along the width of the fabric, and then subdivided it into 3 inches squares. I know some people, when they're making a gingham, sew the strips together. I was just not in the mind space to do that, so I just decided to cut out the 3-inch squares and lay it out and just piece it that way. I mean, I'm sure it took me longer. I know it took me longer, but in my head it was not. It was like mindless watching a movie sort of thing. I didn't mind. And then once it was all together, I picked out this fabric from my stash to edge it with. I wanted to kind of keep it simple because I plan to have a lot going on the table. A lot of different patterns and textures and stuff like that, or I hope. So I wanted to keep this so that it was not super stark or jarring. And then the plus side, as somebody pointed out, was that it will not really be Christmas themed, which is even better. So I can use it for other holidays if I want as well. With the exception of the fact that I backed it with Christmas fabric from my stash. So, and then just for a fun little accent, I did my, let's see, can you see that? Yes. I quilted it with pink because I love pink and blue for the holidays. It just feels fun to me. And I also did some gray in there. Let's see. Yes, I also did some gray in the ditch just to give it some more stability so that I could do more fun random lines to add to that, like so that it almost goes to a plaid place instead of a gingham place. It's a combination of both. And it's done. Yay! Checking it off the list. Okay, I'm gonna see what else I'm gonna check the time and then I'll see if there's something else I'm gonna try to tackle tonight. Be back. Is that a wrap?
Yeah.
That's a wrap?
Yeah.
Okay. We did some rescue work. We responded to a couple of work emails, and all of a sudden it's time to call it a day. So we're gonna go inside, have a late night snack, and get to bed. Thanks so much for watching. Come back again tomorrow. Bye.
Peace.